Welcome to another episode of Black Atlas Goings On. My name is Kenny, aka Black Atlas, and today we are doing another recipe in the sous vide. So today we are going to be doing buffalo chicken wings, which is why you see me cutting and separating these chicken wings right now. So, as normal, what we are going to do is we are going to go through the ingredients one by one, and then we are going to go through the steps one by one also. There's actually not that many steps for this particular recipe. There is 6 steps for the wings, which there really isn't much to do, and one of them is cutting these wings, which is why I'm doing that now. And then we are going to be making the buffalo sauce separately as well. So, first we need 12 chicken wings, and they are going to be separated in flats and drums. And then we need 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour for the wing part of the recipe. And then for the sauce, we need 1/4 cup of butter, and I'm using the Kerrygold garlic and herb butter that I always use, and 1/4 cup of hot sauce, a dash of garlic powder, and a dash of black pepper. So those are all of the ingredients for the sauce and the chicken wings. So I am going to go ahead and finish getting these separated, and I will be right back with you when I'm done. I am not sure if you can hear my dog in the background. On the first Wednesday and first Saturday of every month, the counties around us here in Nebraska test the tornado sirens. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. And so I will see y'all once I'm done separating all these wings. Okay, so step 1 says cut the chicken into pieces if desired. Boom, did it. Step 2 says set the temperature of your sous vide machine to 176 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and plug that in. And we can go ahead and use the Blitz Home app. And we are going to set it to 176 degrees. 176. Boom. And place the chicken wings in food safe bag, line them up and vacuum seal them, and put the bag in the water bath and cook for 3 hours. So we're going to cook these at 176 degrees for 3 hours. Once it is already preheated, let me get my vacuum sealer down here, and then I will get those vacuum sealed and in the water, and we'll come back to you when I'm about to do that. Oh, okay. So we have all of the chicken here in vacuum sealed bags. So we are waiting for the sous vide to get up to 176 degrees. Right now it's at 99. And once it reaches to 176 degrees, it will start that 3-hour countdown. So we will see y'all. Actually, I'll go ahead and get it put in now. Okay, so the sous vide right now is at 106 degrees, but it is moving up pretty fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this chicken in there. And then once it reaches 176, it'll start that countdown. So I will see y'all in a little over 3 hours. Okay, so there is about 4 minutes left in the sous vide of the chicken. So what we are going to do is once those are done, we are going to get them in a pan and get them dried off because it says take the chicken wings out of the bag and drain. Then it says sprinkle the wings with flour and then heat oil to 375 in a deep fryer and put the chicken in it. So we're going to go ahead and get these chicken wings out of here when those are done. And we're going to get them dried and get them in a pan. And we're going to have them rest for a few minutes while we do a couple things. Because we still got to make the sauce. And then we're going to have to get the fryer ready for the chicken wings. So in 3 minutes, when these chicken wings are done, we'll get them taken out, get a look at them, get them in the pan to rest, and then we'll move on to making the sauce and getting the deep fryer ready. So I'll see y'all in a few. Action. Okay, so we have the wings out and dried off, and here is what they look like now. And that is coming right out of the sous vide, so they don't really have any color or any seasoning or anything on there. So what we are going to do is we are going to get this sauce started. We got our little trusty single burner. We're going ahead and turn that on medium. And it says mix the butter, the hot sauce, the pepper, and garlic over low heat in a small saucepan. So we're going to go ahead and turn that back to low. It's already starting to heat up. Go ahead and get our little burner on there. Let me get my hot sauce. Had that sitting in the refrigerator. So let's go ahead and get the hot sauce in there. And the hot sauce that I'm using is, it's called Trappy's Louisiana Style Bowl Louisiana Original Recipe Hot Sauce. So I'll bring it in closer so you can see it. That is the sauce that I am using. So we have the sauce in there on low, and we are going to go ahead and get the butter put in there. Okay, we got a 1/4 cup of that Louisiana hot sauce in there. We got a 1/4 cup of the Kerrygold garlic and herb butter. Then we have a pinch of pepper. And a pinch of garlic powder. And now we're going to let that simmer and stir down for a little bit to get into that sauce. Then we're going to set that aside and get the wings ready to go into the fryer. Okay, so the sauce is done. Smells and tastes amazing. So I'm going to go ahead. This is my trusty Chefman double fryer or single big basket fryer. I have had it for years now, a few years, at least 4 or 5 years. So the sauce is done. I have that in a container right here. It looks and smells delicious. So what the next step is, it says to take the chicken wings out of the bag and drain. I already did that. Then it says sprinkle the wings with flour and then heat the oil to 375 and then deep fry the chicken wings for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get a big bag. We're going to do it this way. How hot are they? Okay, so they're pretty cool now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the wings. I am going to do what my grandma used to do back in the day with a paper bag. I am going to take these wings. I am going to put them in this bag. Excuse me. Okay. Next step of what Grandma taught me. Take the flour, put it in the bag, close up the bag, and shake it up. And there we go. All of the chicken is covered with the flour. Next, we just need to wait until the oil reaches 375. Then we can go ahead and drop these chicken wings in. So I'll see y'all in a minute when the oil gets to 375. Okay, so we have the wings here in the bag and got them floured just like Grandma used to do. So the oil is almost at 375. I did go ahead and put a little bit of flour in there. And it fried right up. Also, just like Grandma used to do. Another tip that you can do to check and see if the oil is ready, take the back of a wooden spoon or wooden utensil that you have in the kitchen, and if you stick the back in the oil and then it fries up, well, you know what I mean, it starts to bubble, that means that your oil is ready for frying. So I'm going to go ahead and get these chicken wings in this oil. And then I will see y'all in a little bit after they are done and right before I sauce them. Okay, here's the first load going into the fryer. Those are my loads of drumsticks. And then once those get out, I will put them in the pan to rest and crisp up a little bit more while I do the flats. And then we'll get them all sauced and tossed. See you in a few. Okay, so the wings, the 10 minutes is pretty much up. So let's go ahead and get these pulled up. And I always like to check the temperature as well. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of these wings and check them with my instant read. So this one right here, nice crispy skin, is reading at 205. But I think I was near the bone for that. This is reading at 207. So it looks like these wings are done. So I'm going to get them pulled out. Yep, 205. So I'm going to go ahead and get these wings pulled out. I'll bring one in so you can see what it looks like. There you go. Some people may want it more brown. Some people may not. But it is definitely crispy. I don't know if you can hear that, but definitely tastes good. Definitely hot. Let's get these taken out of here and get on the pan so we can get the flats done. Okay, so let's do exactly what we did with the drumsticks. So we're going to pull a couple of these flats out, see what the temperature is, and then we'll go from there. 208. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get these flats out of here. We're going to put them in the pan with the drumsticks, and in a couple minutes, we're going to go ahead and get them all sauced. Okay, so here is what all of the wings look like. They are fresh out of the fryer, golden brown and crispy. Now it is time to get these babies in some sauce and get them bathed up. So let me get this stuff ready and get the fryer out of the way, and we can go ahead and get this sauce, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take these and put them in this bowl so we can sauce them so we don't make a mess, because I clean up the mess here. So we're going to do all of the drums first. We're going to put these in here. All right, got all the drums there. We're going to get all the flats set to the side. Get some of this sauce. Get me some more water. Stay hydrated. Get the lid. So, shake up the sauce. Shake up the sauce. All right. Ooh, sauce smells delicious. Drizzle some of it over. And we are going to go ahead and stir these up in here. And I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear the crispiness as I'm stirring. And we'll just go ahead, cover the bowl, shake them up. And wow, those look and smell amazing. The bowl looks a mess, but what I'll do is I'm going to put them in this pan, get them covered up, and then I'm going to do the flats, and then we'll go ahead and get them tried. Here is what the flats look like after being mixed in the sauce. So let's go ahead and get these taken out. Action. Okay, so here is what all of the wings look like after they are all done. And I know it is dark in here now because it is dusk here in Nebraska. But let's go ahead and taste one of these wings because my battery in my iPad is about to die and my battery for my camera is about to die. So let's go. Still crispy. Not a lot of sauce, but enough. And it's actually really good. I like it. I would definitely do this recipe again, especially for a big party for like football or wrestling, something like that. But these turned out pretty good. I don't know if I would wait 3 hours for them to do them in the sous vide, but there are definitely other ways to make the wings and then fry them and then make the sauce. So yeah, definitely would do it again, but definitely want to make a shorter time waiting period. With that being said, this has been buffalo chicken wings in the Blitz Home Sous Vide. It was a very easy recipe, only about 6 ingredients total: wings, flour, hot sauce, butter, salt, and garlic powder. That is it. So thank you all very much for being there and watching this with me. My name is Kenny, aka Black Atlas, and make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. We are almost at 500. Last time I checked, it was $4.99. So if we get 500, thank all of you. I appreciate it. And make sure you keep liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Keep us growing. And with all of that being said, thank you very much, and I will catch you on the flip side.